Honda, 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 VTEC! Good morning, everybody. We've got a very, very exciting episode coming up today. A lot of you guys have been asking for the last year, where the fuck's the Civic gone? Well, we're going to start the Civic today. Woo! We've got very fine Sky and Mr. Scouse. We've got Carson Performance, very nom-nom. So yeah, we're going to go and grab the Civic, push it round because it doesn't have a... Scouse said, can we drive it round? I had to sort of say there's no engine in it. Here's the B18 C4, whatever it's called, ready to go in. We did have a bit of a problem with the engine mounts last time, but I think we've got the right brackets now, so fingers crossed between me and Scouse, we should be able to get that fucker inside the car. Scouse has very kindly been storing the Civic for me, so yeah, big up Mr. Scouse, much appreciated. Oh, we got a bit of a seized, we have a seized caliper. Very seasy. The old trusty Volvo. Got my main man, Mr. James. Yo. What's up, bro? Yo. She looks a bit seized. A little bit. Yeah, for some reason this caliper's now seized. Before the back calipers were seized, now this caliper, or no, before the handbrake was seized, now the front one's seized, but we will unseize it in time. Away! Right, we are pretty much good to go. I just popped off to Merit Tyres, big up Merit Tyres, to get some tyres for my drift car for tomorrow's drift day. We got Scousey. Hello. We got Graham. Hello. Hi. We're just using this lovely engine crane. We have the B18 suspended. And yeah, with a little bit of jiggery pokery, we're gonna get this fucker in. We've got the engine mounts ready to rock, which you would have seen in the last episode. So yeah, Scouse is just raising the car up a little bit to give us a bit more access. Don't worry, the B18 is looking a little bit scruffy, but we will give it a little bit of a clean. But yeah, the idea of this is to be a budget build, not a mint OCD build. Project Drift. Only joking, Andy. Whee! We're just basically just trying to fish this shifter linkage underneath the car so we can give us enough access to chuck the lump in.
Oh yeah, go on, check.
A little bit. Tell me when. Ready? Yeah.
Yes, we're going forwards.
Another turn.
Nom nom.
Not nom nom. We have our resident model. Yes, what you do? That is our very good friend, Miss Kirsty. Hi, Kirsty.
Hello.
No.
That sounds a bit meaty, doesn't it? Ooh. R34 Skyline, Mr. Jack West Mods. Beautiful R34 4-door. Very, very rare, this. Very nom nom. Love those lights. Got Mr. Jack West Mods. How you doing, bro? This is actually up on Moosey's website for £6,000 for an R34. I think that's very cheap. What are you doing now, Moose?
I'm just going to go park the top and then come around and see you and help Andy do your Rio.
Woo!
Tomorrow.
So yeah, Moosey's actually coming with us. We've got a drift day tomorrow at Rockingham and Moosey's going to come and support us.
That's right.
And Andy's coming as well, so big Duggett's coming up.
Yes.
Ooh, 6-cylinder goodness. We've also got the monkey van back. I won't sort of bore you with this, but my main man Eddie fixed the injector issue yesterday. Very, very kind of him. So yeah, the monkey van is now up and running. We're borrowing a trailer for tomorrow. I've got loads of tyres. I'll quickly show you the tyres. Sorry, I'm deviating a bit from the Honda, but it's always interesting. Loads of tyres. Got about 22 tyres, so knowing my luck, it'll probably fucking rain tomorrow, but at least we've got tyres for the rest of the, well, up and coming drift days. We've got Kirsty over here. Quickly show you her new R34. Another 4-door saloon. She bought this off Jack West Mods with the intention of selling it. I think she's going to do some drifts in it. So yeah, pretty cool. Got a couple of nice 180s. That's actually a still 80. That's a 180. I'll quickly show you the front so you can see the difference. Obviously that's got pop-up headlights and that's got a PS13 front. So yeah, lots of JDM goodness in the house. Right, let's crack on. Back with Graham and Scousey. And that is a V18. Nearly in. Half in. We've got these eBay special engine mounts, but they're like a 65A polyurethane bush, so they should be relatively stiff, but not too stiff for the road. We've got a nice little 5 Series just turned up. Obviously, Scouse does full arch rolling on a lot of these cars. Your name is Arch, well, your name is Scouse, but your company, other company,
Arch Enemy.
is Arch Enemy. So yeah, if you want to get your arches rolled, check down here. Wait, where's the screen? Check down there, and make sure you give Scouse a follow. Woo-woo. I've just got to move my van out of the way so we can get this nice beamer in. Here we are on the monkey van. Woo. Oh look, got a lovely 8 Series over here. I do like these 8 Series. You've probably sort of gathered I'm not really into just Japanese cars. I like all sorts of cars. I'm sort of one of those guys, you know, if I like a car, I like a car. I don't really care where it's made or who owns it. I just like cars. Yeah, this is I think this is an 840. I think it is by the smaller wheels, so this should be a V8. It's an 840. Well, it's been debadged. I think it's an 840. It's got 840 wheels on it. They also did an 850, which was a V12 bad boy. Cool pop-up headlights as well, like those. Striking car, this. You think Emirates, so it's 1995. So yeah, I mean, this car was pretty ahead of its time in 1995. Do like them. They've got pretty lush interiors. Absolutely no legroom in the back. Oh, pillarless windows as well, pillarless doors. Pretty sick. The thing that's now, what's that, 22 years old. Pretty goddamn cool. Right, let's turn the monkey van off. Bit of that. Very kindly, Ed was a legend last week. It cost me quite a bit of money to get that van sorted. It was actually my mum's boyfriend who very sadly passed away. So yeah, love you lots, Neil. What the fuck? What is that? Who's done that? Fucking weirdos. There's people putting weird shit on my car. Eddie, absolute legend. I ordered a new injector from Renault. I had a bit of a nightmare actually getting the injector sorted. It's actually, there's a fault with those Renaults. The scuttle panel, sort of, when they get a bit blocked up, they drain water down by the injectors. The injectors get corroded into the head. Then you've got to get a guy with like a hydraulic press to come out and remove the injector. Long story short, Eddie, love you. I managed to get a new injector. He's refitted it yesterday and it's sorted. So for now, the monkey van is good to go. We got Jacob and Lucy, fist bump. Hi Lucy. Hiya. This is Jacob's fight. Oh, Ashley Goodlads. Is that Ashley Goodlads?
Yeah. He's
Ashley Goodlad. Hey, give us a hug. We've got Ashley Goodlad in, but he's a very good lad because he helped me change my gearbox and helped me out at Matsuri. I still owe him a jumper. He's about to have a go at me for not giving it to him, but it will be coming, 100%. Sort my mates out. Yeah, Jacob's getting his arches rolled. He's got a set of coilovers going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is it? Yeah. Wake up, Jacob. Yeah, Jacob's got a set of coilovers coming, so Scouse is going to roll the arches. So yeah, when he lowers it, it's not going to get any scrubbing, bada bing, it's sorted. We are deviating a bit from the Honda today, but there's always exciting stuff going on the farm, so might as well capture it. Show you guys what's going on. Are you winning? No. Bless Kirsty, she's been working on that. She's meant to be selling this car, but we've got a real sneaky suspicion she's going to do some fat duggets in it, so she's been working on it for quite a few days now, bless her, trying to get it all mint, so credit where it's due. Scouse is just doing a little bit of arch rolling, so I'm going to pop round to Andy, who's very diligently working on my S15, because we've got this skid day tomorrow. All we got to do tonight, the S15 is pretty good to go. We repaired the wastegate, which you probably saw in the previous episode. Bless me. And then we just need to fit a tow bar on this beast. Excuse me, indigestion, eating too much soup. So yeah, we need to put a tow bar on this. I managed to borrow a trailer off a matey around the corner. He literally 50 quid, which was really, really nice of him. It's because we're going to borrow it. It's not the most suitable trailer for what we need, but it's quite high up, so we can probably load it pretty easy because we've got a few sort of elevations here that we can sort of get the ramps at a relatively decent angle. But yeah, once we get to the drift there, I'm not quite sure we're going to get it off, but we just push it off. Eddie! Woo-woo! Fist bump!
Word.
So yeah, this is the chap I was telling you earlier who very nicely fixed the van for us.
Officially fixed.
So the fact we're even going to a drift day tomorrow is down to my main man Eddie. Oi! Couple of crackheads.
I hit my car.
Oi, hit your car, alright. Don't worry, there's loads more Honda shit coming up, but yeah, your mum. We've got Andy's sick S15, which you have seen in previous episodes. Do like this car, very sexual. We've got another stock S14 that Andy's been doing some service work on and some brakes and all sorts of madness. Obviously we've got the PS13 1JZ comp car in the air, looking pretty. And we've got the very, very famous D1SL Rio Japan S15, which Andy's taken a lot of love to be fair. He really likes my car. I do let him use it whenever he wants, so that's probably why he loves it. But What we did discover is, well, do you want to tell the audience what the fuck's going on down here?
Someone broke it.
I didn't break it. The car sort of came apart without hitting anything. I think it's because my sick G-forces I keep pulling in the corners. If you look here, the inner arch sort of started separating. There was a gap about that fucking big. Mainly because I think the chassis is a bit stressed from lots of drifting. So, and he's just sort of done some welding, just stitch welded it all back up so it's nice and rigid now. And then he's put a bit of primer over there just to stop it from rusting. Apart from that, the car's pretty much good to go. He's also repaired the wastegate, which DJ helped me with at T-size. So yeah, big up DJ. If you guys quickly look in here, we've now running the GK Tech viscous fan just in there. It's got a lot more blades on it and it's much more efficient. It's, what is it, about 60%, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, it's 60% more efficient than the stock viscous fan, which will help the car cool a lot better. Don't forget, guys, patreon.com. I really need you guys to get on board for this. I'm literally going backwards every month. I've still got to sell cars to make all these videos. So I'm not moaning about it, but yeah, the more help we can get on Patreon, for the sake of like $15, which is fuck all, you can get yourself some sick decals and help support the channel, which I really need your help with. So yeah, if you want a gold ML decal exclusive to patrons, you can't get them anywhere else, or you want a sexy monkey, check out patreon.com/Monkey London. I hate to beg. I am begging a little bit, but without the bit of begging, fuck me, I'm not going to make these videos, so I really need your help. Just got to go and rescue my jack. Here is the Zenki 14, which you've seen a lot of on the channel. I've actually just managed to sell this to a very nice guy called Sam. Obviously, I don't really need the car anymore. It was like a sort of basic S chassis just to do a few skids and then get used to an S body. Now I managed to get that really good deal on the 15. This is surplus requirement, so I do love the car very much, but she's off to a better home. Sam's actually got a sick PS13 over there. And he's put a lot of money into the car and he's a bit sort of apprehensive to learn to drift in it. So he's going to be using my car for its intended purpose. I'm not actually selling the CSTs with it, so I've got some wheels going on here. And then yeah, we're going to remove the CSTs. I'm going to use them as skid wheels because I do like the CSTs. They're very nom. This is Sam's PS13. He's the chap that's buying the S14 off me. It's a pretty sick car, this. I mean, it looks a bit tatty at the front, but he's actually put a lot of money into this car. They're getting pretty rare, the old PSs now. But yeah, it's about, well, how much horsepower is it, Danny? About 400 brake. 380 at the wheels, yeah. Pretty potent spec. But yeah, obviously you can use the 14 now and learn to do some gnarly dugs. If you notice here, we're actually missing a wind deflector. I did try and nick Andy's one, but he spotted me and hurt me. So, so yeah, if anyone's watching this and they've got a spare wind deflector for a S15, they want to donate it to a good cause, give us a shout. If you look here, it's pretty sick spec, this car. We've got Project Move front discs, R34 GTR calipers, Driftworks CS2 coilovers. These are the Driftworks Geomaster V2s, lock kit and knuckles, very sexy. And we've got KTS tension rods, so and some braided lines that are Driftworks because they're orange.
Yeah, they are Driftworks.
Yeah, lots of sexy parts on this car. Like I said earlier, we're now running a GK Tech viscous fan. This is the old fan, and the new one's got loads more fins on it, so it's much more efficient. Right, all good to go. So yeah, it's got a little bit dark outside. We've been doing a few errands. Scouse has finished his arch rolling job. Guy was very happy, so nom. This is where we are. The engine, we just got to lower it down a little bit and basically just bolt up the mounts, haven't we, pretty much?
Yeah, just trying to get it lined up, isn't it?
Yeah, line her up and then bolt some mounts up, and then she's ready. And start the ignition, do a rev. Scouse is just moving a little bit of the wiring out of the way just so we can get a bit of access. What we actually ended up doing was jacking the car up because the shifter linkage, which you can see down there, was getting in the way. We've now managed to do that with the kind help of Mr. Graham, Mr. GT. So yeah, we're just going to try and basically lower the engine a bit more, get it aligned, and then we can hopefully mount these, bolt these mounts up. And then yeah, we're sort of halfway there.
Yeah.
Apart from all the wiring and bits and bobs and all the ancillaries, but yeah, good job.
Bits.
Obviously this engine is pretty filthy. I wouldn't mind getting a decent manifold on there at some point and doing a few little bits to it, but for now we're just going to get the car running as is, and then over time we'll get a few bits and bobs for her. She's got BC coilovers, a few sort of various arms around her. Obviously interior's all stripped as well. I might as well do a quick refresh with you guys because you haven't seen the car for so bloody long. Yeah, this is what we got in the back. We've got a better radiator and yeah, all sorts of stuff. Ultra racing rear brakes, we've got drive shafts. Obviously the gearbox has got an LSD in it as well, the standard LSD. Interior's been stripped out. Probably get some bucket seats and some harnesses eventually when funds allow. Yeah, it should be a really sick build, this. I think we pretty much decided we're going to keep it NA for now. Well, we're just going to get the engine in, get it running, and then we're going to boost it. We're going to use a turbocharger. If any of you guys have got any suggestions on good turbo kits or any companies we can contact for a turbo kit, make sure you put a comment down below and we will check them out and see if we can do a buy. Scouse is just lowering down the engine crane a little bit. It's not far off, man.
No, it's a real tight fit.
Yeah, that's what she said. Whey! These engine mounts are pretty decent. They're eBay specials. Like I said before, they're a 65A polyurethane bush, which is not sort of too rigid for road use, but rigid enough for a bit of track use. So fingers crossed they should be on the money. There, she's getting there.
So I try and dance with Fat Bird at a wedding.
Hey!
I don't know, you know about that, you told me that story once.
Don't repeat that on YouTube. Viewer discretion is advised. Relatively speaking, it's such a simple conversion, isn't it? It's nice. And how much more power? I mean, what does that 1.5 have? I don't know what horsepower they are, probably in hundreds? Who knows?
Yeah, 90 something.
I'll probably get in trouble for getting the horsepower figure wrong, but yeah, these are I think about 160, 165 stock, obviously with a few cheeky little bits and better breathing and better exhaust and better manifold. We can hopefully push a few more ponies. Obviously with a naturally aspirated car, you're not going to get massive gains, but once we stick a fucking turbo on there, woo-woo! We've also got a jack under here just to sort of so we can lever the engine up from this side and then use the crane to do the rest of the work. I'm really excited about this car though, man. I mean, this is going to be super fun. I love front wheel drive, very predictable to drive, really sort of like a go-kart, nice and pointy.
I'm quite excited about it, you know.
Yeah, and then with this kind of horsepower, it's going to be epic. I mean, even standard without doing anything to it, it's going to be pretty fucking epic. You guys will probably remember Wolf Bits. They were the chaps that kindly supplied the car for us, and they've done quite a few bits before we bought it. We got it for a really cheap price as well, so yeah, massive thanks to Wolf Bits. If you guys look down here, this is the bracket that we were missing before. We thought we'd lost it, we actually managed to find it in the, underneath this, where was it? It was somewhere in there, but we actually managed to find it. Save me buying a new one. Jamie K, highly disappointed in you today. Yeah, we're gonna make do some disciplinary action on your back. Strong Flex UK. Lol. It's too busy shanking birds.
Yeah.
Literally. She's pretty fucking close. She's nearly in. If you guys look down here, this is actually a it's got a 3-bolt engine mount. So if you're doing a B18 swap in one of these Civics, you need the 3-bolt mount. I think they come in a 2 or a 3, but ours is a tree, clip tree. Any Irish viewers, that's 3 bolts.
3 bolts.
3 bolts, not 3 bolts. I do like the Irish. Lovely people.
Yeah.
Much friendlier than the English.
Yeah, we're all cunts.
Right, let me try and move this a bit. What the fuck is she stuck on? Yeah, what we've done, we've just left the mounts actually loose, just to give it a little bit of movement in them. So obviously a bit of free play will help us slot this baby in. Maybe try jacking it up a bit more underneath, man.
Yeah,
That's better now it's freed off there. Yeah, that's better. Just gonna quickly get the old teas on. Us English can't do anything without a cup of chai. One of those. Right, this is Scouts' cup. He gets eggy if you don't use the right cup. One of those. Squares. I did try and buy another car with squares the other day, but it didn't work. Only Jamie K seems to do those kind of deals. Right, tea bags. What the fuck, tea bags? Till coffee, you slag.
Coffee, please, mate.
Done. Scouse loves a coffee. Or a cock, one of the two. As you can see, coffee making is not my fucking strong point. I am a resident tea boy. Bit of boiling water. Obviously, if you're watching this, kids, careful, kettles are dangerous. Oh, there we go. I might just leave that. I might just leave that on the edge for his mouth. Nom nom. Gonna do something, do it fucking properly. Little bit of honey. We tend to put honey in our shit because it's a bit more, well, slightly better for you than that awful white sugary shit. Prone to give you many illnesses over time. Glug, 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 glug. God, it's fucking hard filming and making tea at the same time. Obviously, you know, if you're handling hot things, I would recommend wearing gloves because it's very dangerous, this. Watch this, he's still fucking moan. Every time I make him a cup of tea, he always fucking moans. Isn't that right, Scout? Here you go, me old China. Fucking hell, it's like Wheeler Dealers, isn't it? I'll be Mike Brewer, you can be Ed China. Can you stop manhandling that, please? It's very expensive engine. It's brand new. It's a crate engine, this. Honda, sort your game out, man. I bought this brand new and it came flaked. Also, don't worry, I'm sure there's loads of Honda experts out there. We're probably doing something a little bit wrong, but yeah, Scouts has never put a bit. It's not exactly a fucking hard conversion, but yeah, Scouts has certainly never put a B18. Or have you ever even taken a Honda engine out ever? No. We come across a bit of an issue. Basically, these mounts weren't lining up. The rear gearbox one was mounting up, but what we've realised is we've actually got the wrong bracket on for the gearbox mount. So what's happening is we mount the gearbox mount up, it's pulling the engine back quite a bit, and then these front mounts don't line up with the holes. So yeah, what I actually need to do is go online to someone like Tagiwa or one of the Honda specialists and order up the correct bracket. So yeah, if you look down there, once the bracket's on there, it'll actually push the engine mount a little bit further back, a little bit further forwards, and then these ones will line up. Currently, we can't get it to fit. We've removed the gearbox mount now, and as you can see, the fronts are now lined up. That's that one, and that is that one. Scouse is giving it a little bit of gentle persuasion with a hammer. So yeah, the B18 is actually sitting where it needs to sit. Obviously, we still need to sort the rear gearbox mount out, but apart from that bracket, a little bit of wiring and ECU, and sorting the exhaust out and the shifter linkage, it's pretty much there, and all the ancillaries. And the buckets and the harnesses and the brakes.
Oh, so it's only a little bit.
No, this is going to be a bit of a budget build, so we haven't got a huge amount of stuff to do. Main objective is just to get the fucking thing running, do a few cheeky duggets, and then get some boost. We have the jack removed. We're now going to release the engine crane. Hopefully the engine doesn't drop out the bottom. Look at that. And that is bar one fucking bracket. That is a B18 in our Civic. Everyone's been asking for this for a long time, so yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy all the future series on this car. Many fat burnouts coming, many fourth gear wheel slips. Lol. Are you stoked for the build, Scouse?
I am, definitely. Once
Yeah.
we get on the track and then progress, it's going to be really good to do the simple little mods, like make it lighter, take on track again,
Yeah.
feel the benefit.
And keep progressing with it as we go by.
Yeah.
Obviously, Scousey's a bit of a drift king himself. He loves rear-wheel drives, but we know, like we said before, we don't mind rear-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. You know, if it's a fast car and it's fun and it makes us smile.
Petrol heads.
Yeah, who gives a fucking shit? One B18, one Civic, one happy boy. And another happy boy. Yay! I'm going to be drifting tomorrow all day, and Scouse has got loads to get on with him here. He's got an R34, he's got to do a full RB25 swap on, and manual. Yeah, we'll probably carry on in a couple of days once we're back from the drift day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's one of many videos to come. We're going to be boosting the Civic, doing drag racing, track days, all sorts of madness. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye from me.
Bye from me.
Bye from Scouse. Peace.